All right. So, hello everyone. Hi, Asia. Great to see you. We
Hello,
will just,
Christina. Hello, everyone.
yes, I suggest let's just wait 1, 2 minutes until more people can join us in our live streaming today. So, maybe we'll just explain a little bit what we're doing. We are doing a live stream with Asia Bingyol, the co-founder of Bingyol's Arts Academy and the owner of gallery and auction house. And we are talking today about the topic of art investment portfolio. So, Asia, how is it in Dubai? Must be very hot in July.
It is hot, but when you're in the work, so it's fine. Everywhere we have AC, so we can survive.
Amazing, amazing. I think there is a heat wave now all over the Europe at least. So probably it's not that bad to be in the ACs in the UAE.
Yeah, tell us more about that. I didn't know, like in Austria, it's that hot as well.
Yeah, it's plus 40. So, and there are no ACs. So there's lots of buildings historically protected that it's not allowed for ACs to be installed. So we're hiding in the
Oh,
museums, in the art galleries and museums mainly.
oh my gosh, it's really hard. No, we're lucky. We have AC everywhere.
That's
Anywhere you want.
fantastic. Great. All right, so let's begin. Maybe, hi everyone. I'm Christina, founder of IFD and co-founder of Bingo's Art Academy. And today, as our expert, we have Asia Bingos with us, joining from Dubai. Very, very excited to see you, Asia. Um, First of all, I would like to introduce Bingos Arts Academy to everyone. It's the first of its kind center uniting art industry professionals in the UAE. And the Academy's focus is to support various people engaged into art. For example, artists, collectors, galleries, or simply art enthusiasts who wants to learn more and understand how the industry of art works. And we all know that art and culture is growing at an exponential rate in Dubai, but it's not, the industry, I think, is not fully mature. Hence, we're offering courses, webinars, events, and networking opportunities to everyone who wants to excel in the world of art. And just to mention right in the beginning, our next webinar is taking place on July 22nd. You can, of course, DM us, follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube channel recently launched, which is very, very exciting. You can see through some of the hottest topics there. And we will be happy to connect with you and share more details. So during this live, we will introduce the topic of art investment portfolio. And I would like to hand over the word to Asia to a little bit introduce yourself, please, Asia.
Okay.
And then we will go through the questions which we receive from our audience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Asia Bingyol. I'm founder of Bingyol's Art Galleries, located in Moscow and Dubai. Bingyol's Auction House, it's first Armenian auction house, and co-founder of Bingyol's Art Academy with Christina. Also, I'm author of the book How to Buy and Sell Art. So today we would like to talk more about art investment portfolio for artists, since our webinar will take place 22nd, as Christina mentioned. So where we will talk more about how to create your own art portfolio if you're an artist, if you're an emerging artist, how to promote yourself in an art scene, and in order to start selling your art pieces, so your hobby become more as a work, as a job, which gives you profit as well. Because I believe that when you do something, like, it needs to have some financial feedback as well. So we and the main idea of art academy was also like that. So we want artists to know exactly how to make your portfolios, how to present yourself, how to brand your name as an artist, and for art collectors and art investors. Understand how to invest proper, because it's not only just to buy the art piece and hold it. It's also like in order to understand how to collect it in the right way, and not to lose amount. As one of my clients said, it was here in Dubai, I want to place a cash on my wall. I will never forget it. Was talking about investment, and she said yes. I said, like, we have different options. It could be just interior art, it could be like investment art. And she said, no, I'm sorry, I want to have a cash on my wall. This
Well,
was
that's a
really
type of art as well, right? That could
it
be.
is. So in our courses, let's talk about how to make your art piece become a cash on the wall of people who's appreciating your art pieces. So, like, I would say, like, we're talking about that, but we're not thinking about that directly. But some people, when you hear some feedbacks, you can hear even these kind of things when people are expressing themselves. So she bought the piece and she said, like, I have a cash on the wall, and it's not a dollar
But
piece.
I want to see that piece. It sounds very exciting.
It's a beautiful piece, but it's not related with, let's say, like any money or like something related to, as some of, like very famous artists, they have their pieces like dollars or like something related to money. No, it's not, but it was
Right.
interesting
Very
thing
interesting.
to say.
Right. So, Asia, if you allow, I would like to ask you some questions which we often receive from our audience of artists, collectors, and other art enthusiasts. First of all, from on behalf of all artists, so can you share with us some insights how to make an art portfolio if you are emerging artist, or if you're just starting your career in art? What would be your top few ideas or thoughts based on your experience and knowledge?
First of all, I would say, like, we started running our YouTube channel, which I'm very like grateful for. So I started finding some time where I'm expressing all my knowledges with you guys to understand what to do exactly when you're an artist and you want to be promoted by galleries, by auction houses, by art dealers, which is really important. So what I've heard from a lot of artists that okay, I created the pieces and now I don't know like how to promote myself. First of all, you need to create your art portfolio. Everywhere in all our topics, we're talking about art portfolio. But might be some of you don't understand exactly what it is. So, what is art portfolio? As an artist, you need to have your own biography, which is very important. Even if you're an emerging artist, please be sure that you have your the story of your life, where you're expressing yourself as an artist, that okay, this is my hobby, for example, or I graduated university or college. So it's really important for us as a gallerist to understand what exactly is happening in your portfolio as a CV. So being an artist is also a full-time job. It's not just a hobby. If you treat this field as a hobby, then don't complain why it doesn't give you money, because anything you do, it should be like a job. So whenever we go to apply for being like a manager, like a director in any companies, everywhere we need to have our CV. So art portfolio is a CV of artists. So me as a gallerist, anytime when we receive some requirements from artists, so first what I'm asking for is your CV. So you need to have your biography, your paintings inside. It's a PDF file where you have your probably your picture, your statement, for example, your philosophy as a person, as an artist, and some of your like paintings or sculptures. We need that to understand what kind of work do you do, and we cannot, like everything now is very fast. So whenever you apply to in a gallery, they cannot call you and ask, beg you, please, can you share with us your paintings, the measurements, pricing, and can you say more about yourself? So you need to have that all ready with you in one file. So whenever we receive some inquiries from artists, so we can see the website of artists, we can see their painting, sculptures, or like installations, what they're doing, and their biography. And when we checked all of that, so we already can understand if this artist is good for us or not, or do we want to work with him. If their galleries doesn't take your pieces, it doesn't mean that you're not talented or you're not good. It means so this gallery is working, for example, in different field. So what you need to have, all this information written in one file and share it with as many galleries as you can. But first, please go through their website and have a look what kind of art pieces they're presenting, if your art pieces could relate to the gallery or not. Because we're always checking like if our clients would like to have the piece or not. So that's why you need to have the best pieces that you are very confident about in this portfolio, and of course your biography.
Great. Great, Asia. And now, of course, the other question, which is a bit different, talking from the art collectors and investors' perspective, what are the best ways to invest into art? So we now sort of little bit diverted into the questions from the artist's point of view, right? That the portfolio is an important thing, but there is also an art investment portfolio, which is a kind of different thing, right? When the collectors or investors deciding on how to invest, how to allocate the funds. So for the beginners or I don't know, for those who are thinking of expanding their collections or their investments, what are the best ways to invest in art?
For investors also, like you need to understand what drives you, what exactly you want from investment in art pieces. So first of all, it could be like, okay, money driven. I'm investing because I really want to resell it in 5, 10, 15 years. First of all, you need to have in your note that art is not a fast investment. Like it's not, the return is not that fast as we would like to have it. Sometimes we have that cases when the art piece can like in 2-3 hours become like 3, 4, 5 times higher than the price was before. But these cases are really rare and nobody can guarantee that. So you need to be patient in order of investing in art. So the minimum return is from 5 years. Like average is 15 to 20 years if you really want to like have your art pieces grow like a couple of times more. Then also the budget, because like when we have requests from our art collectors and art investors, first what we're asking is the budget. Like you need to have a certain budget for investment. For example, it should not be like something higher. Like we're not talking about millions. It could be even $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. You just need to understand what you're doing with these pieces. I even had some collectors who started collecting art pieces from $1,000. They said like, I'm honest, I have money, but I don't want to spend like more than 1,000 for the painting. And then they said like, what would you suggest? And then, we were there like to say like, okay, this amount you can invest in emerging artists. But also what's really important for you to understand, like you need to find out what exactly you like. You're interested in more like contemporary art, you want to collect antique pieces, or like you're more into sculptures. Because first of all, you need to like the piece when you're buying. It's not only like blindly buying and leaving it somewhere, because art piece should be like appreciated. And I would say when we just do analysis, which pieces are becoming higher, I would say the ones which was bought from the person who really liked the piece. And these pieces are exactly like each of us has our own intuition. So whenever you like the piece, it's really growing. It even happened with my first collection when I bought. I started investing, and the ones I resold and I had more profit, I would say that was the ones I really liked, and I felt like this is my piece and I would not like to sell it. And like later on, like you decide to resell or you just keep it. So first of all, fall in love with the pieces that you're buying and understand like what exactly you would like to invest more. But what I would suggest, like you need to have mixed portfolio. So some of our art investors, when they're asking, I'm always recommending to invest like in mix. So you need to invest in emerging artists, stable artists that you know that their growth is like stably yearly like increasing, and antique pieces, because you already know also know like this piece will, okay, if it wouldn't increase to 10 times more, at least it will, like, it's a saving of money. Because like the active that you have in your bank account, it's nothing. Like you need to save your funds in any other aspects as well, and art is one of that things. You can travel with the piece, you can do like you resell it, you can do whatever. So it's also an interesting active, in order, like if we compare it with stock market as well. The stock market, like you just, if it drops, it drops, but with art you have at least the piece which will make you happy in your interior anywhere in the world, and you can give it as a gift to any of your friends.
Great. So it's kind of like a risk diversification tool you can consider to invest in art rather than in crypto, probably, because it's probably safer these days.
Art or crypto?
Art. I
Yeah,
think
art,
art
of
is safer
course,
than crypto.
of course, because you at least you have any piece that could be resold even in like 10 years. So you can give it as like, the will to your kids, to your grandkids, and this is like something that you can uh, daily even see and feel happy and give it as a gift. So it's something that is saving your amounts as well. So it's not just, money goes, money comes, but art pieces, they're staying, and this is what can make you feel like, okay, at least I saved something. Because when I'm talking with some collectors, they have the collection of their pieces, like they bought it 20 years back, and now some of them are living their life with selling the pieces. So they don't work, so they retired, and what they do, they just resell the pieces, and that's it. So when you're active, you're working. My suggestion is just invest in art and then retire and sell the pieces. It's also
But
another way of
invest smartly, and do a lot of
yes,
research,
of
right?
course, of course.
Right.
Yeah, buy exactly the right pieces for investment, not just randomly like whatever I see you buying.
Yeah. And Asia, another question is, what do the courses and the webinars cover and teach you when it comes to art investment portfolio? Just maybe you can also explain the difference a little bit for artists and for investors. That would be very helpful.
Yes, we're here to help artists to grow their brand as an artist, to understand like how to present yourself in art scene, like how to work and cooperate with galleries, with auction houses, with art dealers, and with the clients directly, which is really important for you. Some of artists, when I like yearly I talk with them, they feel like the galleries, and Avil, they're just taking our pieces. They're not like doing something. No, we need to be as a one team. So we're here to explain you how to deal correctly with galleries and all other institutions which are presenting your art pieces. Because I believe in art world is like anywhere. You can't be like an artist, you can't be your manager, your curator, your like auctioneer. So you need to divide all this work. And galleries and auction houses are here to help you to sell your pieces and to present them to the right audience. So it's really good to work with some institutions and art dealers, for example, if it's not a gallery. So in our courses, we are explaining how exactly to do and how to market yourself, which websites to use in order, like you don't want, you're an emerging artist, you're a new based artist, and you don't want, for example, to invest a lot of money in your website in like exhibitions, so you don't know what to do. So we're here to explain you which exactly like free tools you can use for having your for example, for having your website without even spending any penny for that. So which art websites are helping you to grow, to sell, even directly to find your clients, and how to do like proper marketing for yourself to reach the right customers. Because also like me personally, I'm advising to our artists what are the right prices for their art pieces. Because for example, some of our students who are artists, they had some certain pricing in their mind, and it never happened, and they never sold any piece for that amount because somebody from their relatives or friends said that, okay, your painting worth this value. But in fact, so the person couldn't find any client, and she felt like she's not talented as an artist. But that's not true. In other cases we had from our first or second models that we already had, So when artists are making putting lower prices for their art pieces, and we're already suggested like your art pieces would grow, like if it would your sales would increase if you will grow their price. And what we've seen as a feedback, so she or added some price on her paintings and she started selling better. So we're here to explain what exactly you need to do to sell. Sometimes you need to increase your price, sometimes you need to lower it, but their main goal is for you to become a famous artist, to become like well known, and to start selling your pieces, to be full-time job artist, not just a part-time when you're just coming
Not just a
time to be a
hobby.
job. Yes, I always felt that, you know. And the main idea when I came to my mind, like to create the art academy, because of that I want to give to artists some of my knowledges, because I studied that, like how to really increase your prices and not to be just a art is not a hobby, it's a job as well. So we're here to help you to become like to find your job exactly in the art, not just a hobby. If it's a hobby, then it would not give you like any professional level of art. When I
Right.
talk with famous artists, they always say like, for us this is job, it's not just today I'm inspired, tomorrow I'm broke, I don't want to work. No, it's always like you need to be dedicated, focused, and self-motivated. And
Fantastic.
for art collectors also, we are in our courses we're showing what exactly you need to buy, because everyone has its own like field, like what to buy. Everyone can buy any pieces that you want, but the thing is what exactly to buy and what to invest in. This is the thing, it's not only just to buy it, it's also what to buy and what to do with that pieces. Okay, I have like art pieces for like $10 million, what I do.
Yeah,
So
how to manage the investment portfolio, right?
of
To make the
course,
value higher, right?
yes, so that courses are dedicated for also for another niche of people who's really interested in art and don't know exactly right now what to do with that, because in art there is a lot of niches. So in our first model we're talking about that there is like thousands of different niches. And when I was, for example, also looking for mine, I went through like mostly all of them to understand, do I want to be a curator, do I want to be an art manager, art dealer, gallerist. So it's all a separate different things, so you need to understand what exactly is for you. And we have some courses customized for those audience as well, who's interested in art, who wants to understand but not ready, for example, to invest in right now, or is not an artist and don't want to know like how to present themselves as an artist. So we want to show you another behind the scene of art, like how it all works.
Amazing. Asia, and the last question for today, I guess about the trends, the new trends, digital art, NFTs. What's your opinion on that? And I know we all know we had a course recently, which was
Yes.
very insightful and interesting. But just for our audience, tell us a little bit more about your thoughts.
Since like I'm a full-time gallerist and auction house, and like we have like our NFTs as well. In my opinion, NFT is additional part. So we're not selling separate NFT pieces and real artworks. We do them sell like together, because I feel like NFT is more like electronic certificate, which gives you the rights in a digital world. Like all of
Right.
us knows, like there
It's
is
more a
a like,
tool. It's more a tool rather than an art itself, right?
yes, yes. Because if you go through like Binance, OpenSea, and any other platforms, you can see like NFT is not only art pieces by itself. So when we see like some art pieces costs like millions, it's not only the art piece by itself. There could be like a membership in any clubs, or it could be like even real estate, whatever. It could be like a label for from like music. So it's what I would say, like I appreciate with NFT what came, that a lot of digital artists start finding job, because like before they didn't understand like where to use their knowledges and skills. NFT gives them that NFT
Possibility.
gives you, yes, it gives you that tool. Like you can, for example, like you have a membership club, so you can have the pictures. You can ask any digital artist to create them for you, and you can sell like membership we are NFT as a picture. And when some people see like the pieces that NFT is selling, it's not only just the piece. So just be sure to write all the description. And for artists who was participating our NFT course, I also said like always say like this is the price original piece, or I have like 10 pieces of that. Description has to be like all written fully with all the details.
Right.
So we're
Okay.
mostly using it both ways. So any of our clients who's buying their real piece, they're receiving NFT, or like opposite side, they want NFT, we're giving their real piece as well. So I believe it should be like both, which gives to NFT more value and for the person. So we can, I'm still, we are in the modern life. We know like digital is good, but I feel still we're like between both. Now we're like online, we're live.
Transition.
Yeah, because some people even ask me like, okay, I bought the piece NFT, and like how should I showcase it? So it's not like you need to feel, you need to see the piece. I'm against just the digital pieces.
Great. Thank you very much. So Asia, thank you so much for your time. I guess for those who are interested, we would recommend to check out our webinars, upcoming events, and courses as well, because we go there in much more depth into the world of art, artist business. And we will be happy to see you also join us on 22nd of July for the webinar, talking in greater detail about this subject. So thank you very much. Please follow us on YouTube. Our Instagram is there. Check out our website and DM us for any questions, and we'll be happy to help you, support, and answer all the questions.
Yeah, I would be happy to see you in our webinar, where I will answer all your questions related to how to really make your art investment portfolio and how to do your portfolio as an artist. So we're looking forward to see you. Thank you so much for today's live. Hopefully we covered some of top asked questions.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Asia. We'll see you soon
Thank
again.
you so much, Christina. Yeah, see you soon also.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.